Hey y'all, hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry I'm late, y'all. Today was grocery day for me, and as most of you know, I am a chef. I cook for a living, so my grocery day isn't typically a regular person's grocery day. Like, I literally go to multiple stores. So that's why I'm late. And this live was actually thrown up there. It wasn't something that was planned, but y'all know one thing about me: when I see something interesting, something popping, I'm going to give my input. So it wasn't planned. Grocery day was planned. And I actually had it set for 4 because when I first started today, when I left for the store, me and Ham, it was like 12, almost 1 o'clock. So I figured I would have been back for 4, but I wasn't. And I'm literally just getting back home, y'all. And I didn't want to let y'all down. So I say, let me jump on for a little bit so we could talk because y'all been hitting me up. One thing about y'all, I could say I do feel the love because a lot of y'all be hitting me in that inbox like, Pac, where you at? So I'm here. Let me see who we got in that chat, baby. Let's see. Hey, Kimberly. I don't even know if some of y'all still in here. Y'all gonna probably come back though. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Robin Lott, Stephanie Landry, Christy Smith, Sanea, Dorothy, anything glittery, Honey, no, Lachelle. She say, Lupac, where are you? Margaret said, did she change her mind? Don't worry, be happy. What is that? Statistry? Statistry? I think that's right. I hope it's right. Hey, the other Margaret, Miss Lysander. Hey, Miss Phelps. Hey, Kate Brown, Malibu Genies, Yolanda, Amelia, D. Mel, Rosinette, Miss Josephine. My Black is Beautiful, Miss Beverly, Scorpio Goddess Latte, Lika, Dee Dee, Jazzy Red, Candy Girl, Honey Bee. We got Scorpio Stings, Granny of Eight. We got Sadie, or is it Sade? We got Shantae, Denise, Miss Witty. We got Kia, Tanisha, Tony, Lakeisha, Deborah. We got Angela, I love you too. And that's it for now. I'll call them out as y'all come in. But listen, y'all, why these people can't never catch a break? Why this man can't never catch a break? Like, what is going on? They I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. You swear they want this man finished. Like, and it's so sad and unfortunate that I look at it like projection. I feel like a lot of people, and y'all know y'all done heard me say this multiple times, but I feel like a lot of people took their personal experiences and it's projecting over into the saga, which is over, but it's still, certain people still dragging it on. And it's even to the point where this man is being blamed for stuff that's outside of his household, outside of his control. Like, what gives, I feel like, okay, now we speaking, I should have changed it. I think I'm gonna change the title of my live because now we speaking hypothetically, right? And the title is Understanding Obligations and Entitlement within the True Saga. But now it's us hypothetically speaking because Sierra then came out and cleared it up. Hey Nessa, hey Sugar Pop, Virgo Goddess, Missy Lane, and Bernadette. Love you all. We speaking hypothetical because, like I said, Sierra then came out and cleared it up. Hold on. Let me go to her let me get to her post, y'all. Well, not her post. Somebody send me a screenshot. Let me find it. And I think she comment under Jaffe post. So what I want to do is I'm gonna read Jaffe. Hey, Anointed. I want to read Jaffe's post out. And he says, some things aren't funny to me, and Sierra losing her home is one of them. Knowing I've had my lows in life myself, I've had to sleep in my car before, so I'll never find humor in that. I pray they're able to find a new home and structure for their family. I agree with that. That anybody losing their home, especially with kids, is not a laughing matter. I don't know who even laughed at that situation or found it funny. One, what's up, Spicy Brown? Because that anybody being in that type of situation, I don't care how I feel about a person, I would never laugh at somebody's downfall, because like I always say, I believe in God. And if you really and truthfully believe in God, then you know anything you do, whether good or bad, it comes back tenfold. Hey Marisha. So Sierra commented under his post and she said, the lies and nonsense y'all putting out is sickening and miserable. And from my understanding, because y'all, let me tell y'all, this is how you know. And I made a post on my community wall and I said, hey lady love, and I said, hold on, let me go to it. Let me get to it because I want to quote it, because I posted that while I was driving back home. I'm going to read both posts to y'all because I don't know if everybody's seen it. But the first post I made, I said, if a grown woman has 5 kids and 5 baby daddies, how is it that every time that grown woman has financial issues, it's LaTruth fault? Y'all can't keep blaming that man for issues that arise outside of his home. Never take on more than you can bear. And that's an old saying. I'm pretty sure everybody is familiar with that saying. Never take on more than you can bear. Granted, yes, he has a daughter and a grandchild there, but how do y'all know he didn't offer them to come stay and his daughter refused? And y'all, I didn't even know that he did offer her and she refused when I made this post. Like, I never seen no proof yet. This is why I didn't jump on this, because they've been speaking on this situation since yesterday. I didn't know nothing about this because I don't follow these people like that. So I didn't even know this situation arise. So I also said, we just seen LaTruth visiting his daughter and they were in a house. So how do y'all know? Do y'all know he was even made aware that Sierra was about to be evicted before y'all assume what he is or not doing or not going to do? Some of y'all so hell bent on making this man look bad that y'all putting other people's issues on him. And I put live at 4. See, only thing I knew at this point when I made this post is that people were saying that she got evicted or they was homeless or something like that, and that's when I made this post. Like, let's not prematurely step, right? Because we don't know all the details, but when you dealing with people who are so hell-bent on, or have a personal investment or are hell-bent on making this man look bad, that they gonna grasp onto anything. And that's not good when you're in the business of blogging, because that's how you get a lawsuit. Take your personal feelings out of it and relay facts. Because if you don't have your facts straight and you trying to be a blogger, you're going to be in trouble every time. Hey, let me see who that is. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back up, because I don't like missing nobody. Hey, Lady Love. Hey, Stephanie Howard. I got about 3-4 Stephanies in the chat. Okay. What's up, Boss Lady Zoe? Hey, Boy Mom times 2, Sister Girl. Hey, Deborah. That's another Deborah. Blessed Beyond Measures. What's up, Open Book Fave? Hey, Antoinette. Who else? Hey, Tawana, Sister Girl. I love you all, I swear. Okay, so the next post I made, y'all. What's up, Christmas? I said this, and this was 2 hours after I made that other post. I said, shout out to Sierra for coming online and correcting prematurely put out false information used to make a man look bad for personal hate and projections. One of the most well-known and biggest mistakes in blogging is putting out false narratives without fact-checking first. And I was right. I was right, because, we don't know. Okay, for one, LaTruth is a public influencer, right? He puts a lot of his business online, but he not putting all of his business. And from my understanding, him and his daughter, his oldest daughter, have chosen to keep their relationship off the internet. And rightfully so, that's their decision. But the only downfall to when you make those type of decisions, once you're a public figure and you put the most of it is already being displayed or been displayed, is you got people drawing their own conclusions to certain situations. And it's just unfortunate, because it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Child. It's really unfortunate, especially when you're dealing with a bunch of bitter women who's projecting their personal feelings. Like, come on now, y'all gotta do better than that. This is my thing. Have your issue. Have your issue with, if you have an issue with LaTruth, have your issue, but make sure it's a truthful issue. Don't start putting out lies and defaming stuff, or stuff that just make his character look bad if it's not truthful. And then you know how the internet work. The internet is gonna run with it. That's how they move on the internet. They gonna run with every little thing. We haven't even been speaking on Bree. Like, we haven't been speaking on her. We let her do her thing. But when it comes to the husband, it seems like it's just go mode, go mode, go mode. Every little thing has to be, commented on, or made into a video, or made into a live. Like, let that man live. Let that family live. Like, I think a lot of people forget about mental health, and it's unfortunate because everybody has mental health. It don't matter how much money you make or what level you're at. We all still humans at the end of the day. It's real corny, Tawana. Like, come on now. Especially when it comes to kids. I can't stress the fact that kids should always be off limits. But you got women who are so comfortable to jump on subjects when it's involving kids. It's like, baby, I don't look at what you're saying. I look at your morality. Because kids should always be off limits, no matter the circumstances. Like, you're not giving the kids a fighting chance. Because at the end of the day, they're going to have to come back and see all of this. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Thank you. Who sent me that? Wait. Thank you, Miss Kathy, for the Cash App. Love you, girl. Thank you so much. Okay, let me go back to Jaffe post because I want to read them comments under there when Sierra commented. So Sierra commented and say the lies and nonsense you're putting out is sickening and miserable. And then somebody say he didn't put it out. He heard and defended you. But y'all know Sierra gonna pop off. She said, woman, please go on. New beginnings to traveling, shaking my head. Your people is slow. Child, I ain't never seen somebody call somebody slow, but ain't even putting a sentence together properly. Sierra get on my nerves. Sierra said, I have a home. So, McKimma, I see you under there. Kimma said, wait, such and such said y'all was homeless, shaking my head. She is lying on you for content. Oh, Lord, I'm not about to read that. They going in the comments, baby. Okay, Jaffe apologized to, and she said, I agree, it's all lies. My thing is, where did they get that from, y'all? Because I seen who posted this. Wait, I think it was in that group. Let me go to it, because I want to know, like, what made them draw that conclusion that they was homeless. Sierra really was really homeless. I can't lie. I would have donated on the sake of them kids, not her. Boy, y'all got Sierra in her feelings. Sierra, see, y'all ain't about to be putting no. It's tax season, baby. Y'all ain't about to be putting no homelessness on her. Ain't no way that girl homeless and got all them cheering. And it's tax season? Child. Listen. And but that's why I'm switching my live to hypothetically speaking, because now we know, like I said, she didn't clear it up. But what if it was that situation? I still feel the way I feel. You can't blame somebody for something that's happening outside of his home. Granted, yes, he does have a grandchild and a daughter there. But once, okay, let me tell y'all, like my mom and my grandparents used to say, and this is old school, once you open your legs and have a baby, you grown now. Periods. Some might not look at it like that, but it is what it is. And that's how I feel. And not to say, it's a bad thing, like the overall situation, but that's what they used to tell us. Tawana say, Lupac, you make me sick, make me spit out my food. My bad. But if he offered his daughter to come stay in the baby and she chose to not, go stay with her dad because she want to be in the same area as the baby's father, then what are we talking about? What's the issue? Like, how y'all mad? How y'all more mad than the people that's involved? I don't get it. Maybe she took her kids on vacation and was in. That's what they saying, Robin. They saying that she actually took them on vacation. So I'm like, what? Where did they get homelessness from? Like, people can't travel. Maybe because they not expecting Sierra to go nowhere. Like, that now is looking like y'all look at her in a certain light. Like, she ain't got the means to move around. So y'all automatically assuming that because she post up in a hotel that she homeless. Like, what they do that at? I gotta find that post though, y'all. Cause somebody did post. If y'all know, let me know. But somebody did post and say something about that situation. Let's see. I think it's the Here for the Truth. Okay, hold on. I'm about to pull it up. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. If y'all hear my babies in the back, excuse the noise. Because it's the weekend. Y'all know how them children like to turn up on the weekend. Let's see. Somebody posted about that. Me and my children are good. Okay. And shout out to Ebony, because Ebony posted this. She said, please, everyone, someone help me understand how this Sierra showing them in a hotel and captioning it, new life, new journey, equal them being homeless. It is something I'm missing, because social media will take something, spin it, and turn it into a whole issue. Then they always want to blame RH for everything that's wrong with them in their life. Make it make sense, somebody. Like, child. So she posted, because I went on her page and I didn't see her posting in a hotel. Did she delete the post, y'all? What is going on? Let me see. Let me go and see her page. When she posted in a hotel. That's why I said when I first heard this, y'all, my automatic thought was to go to Sierra and Dee's page, her and the daughter, to see, because I'm like, where are they getting this from? And I didn't see that on neither page. And then somebody said the daughter, she made a YouTube video, like a day in the life or something like that. But how do people allude to them being homeless based off of that? I don't get it. I still don't see her posting. Wait. Rainy days, lazy day. I don't see the hotel post, y'all. But like, how y'all automatically allude to these people being homeless because she posted at a hotel? That's how you know. That's when you know it's some hate going on. Like, y'all hate that man that much to where y'all will say this lady is homeless just to make him look bad. And let's say this was the situation. How is that his issue? Like, this is one thing I'm very big on, is when you decide to have kids, and this is speaking in general now, because this could go for anybody. You have to look at kids as as investments. Because guess what? If you having kids for the right reasons and you really, having them and looking out for their better interests and making sure you breaking generational curses, securing for college and all of that, they are not cheap. Kids are not cheap, baby. They are very expensive because you have to prepare their futures for them. You have to set them up to where them generational curses are broken. Not just having them and being able and depending on welfare. Like, that's not cool. Because you're not breaking no generational curse. So if you know you're going to have, like, at some point, 5 baby daddies, 5 different kids. At some point, with one of those baby daddies, you gotta sit back and say, okay, it ain't worked. Maybe I need to get on birth control or tie my tubes or something, because these men ain't helping me financially, and this is a load I cannot bear alone. Like, and that go for anybody, not just Sierra, because there ain't, it's a lot of women like that. But in this situation, like, how is this man to blame if, hypothetically speaking, if it was the situation? How is that his fault? Once he had a discussion with his child about her coming to stay and making her more comfortable, and she turned that down, how is she to blame for, okay, if you have kids, 9 times out of 10, the kids are going to live with the mom. It is the mom's job to make sure they have a roof over their head, right? How y'all know? And then the oldest child that's there now, because y'all know Sierra got an older daughter, but the second to oldest, which is Desharia, she's 16. So she's pretty much up in age and she has a baby now. But it's to the point where anything financial that comes from her dad can go straight to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even have to be a child support situation. Like, he can give her when she needs because she's up in age. So how is it his problem if that situation was to arise? If they was to fall on, he could if he wanted to, but he don't have to. That's the difference. He don't have to. Go find them other baby daddies, and I'm talking about the supporters. Go find the other baby daddies and bring them to the light. Give them some of that pressure, some of that smoke. Why everything gotta be on him just because he's the public figure and he chose to make a decision to get it out the mud and make his life better? Like, that's what it's given. Oh, because you chose success, we gonna put all the pressure and all the smoke on you. That's what it's given, y'all. And it's unfortunate. Because if he was one of them broke ninjas like the other ones, we wouldn't even be having a discussion. But because he's already a target from other situations that then came out on the internet, everything is his fault now. It's on TikTok. Somebody send it to me in my inbox. Send me that link, baby. Margaret say the bees saw some baskets and automatically assumed they were homeless. Child, ain't no way. That would have never been my first thought. Not just that, but because of the fact that Sierra's mom has a house. You really think that lady, the way that lady be going ham in them comments, putting them paragraphs behind her daughter, that she gonna let her be on the streets with them children? Man, please. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Miss Mel said, I read on Facebook they were talking about the basket in the background of the picture of the shower and the baby. So they saw a basket and assumed those people was home. Oh my God, bro. What is going on? Oh, Lord. Y'all know I would have fact checked that. Ain't no way. Even with my live, the one that when I had with this live, when I had it planned for 4, I still wasn't gonna come on here assuming that they were in that position, but I still was gonna be speaking hypothetically. But I had to get my facts straight before I even came live because I wanted to know if it was true. That's why I say I went to both pages to see, because they're the sources, right? So I went to their pages to see, because I'm like, I didn't see nothing about no being homeless on there. Where they getting this from? That's when you know it's too much of personal investment, because when you start finding stuff that ain't there, like they say, when you go looking for something, you're going to find it. But it's just unfortunate that it could get you in trouble too, because now you're trying to make something out of nothing. Thank you, Yvette, for the cash app. I love you too, she says, for love you. Love you too, my babe. Y'all better leave them people alone. Listen, couldn't be me, baby, because listen, when I tell you them cease and desist will be flying out left and right in them lawsuits, ain't nothing sliding. Ain't no way. And a cease and desist don't even cost that much money. Miss Lasanda say it was her daughter' birthday. Black Farney say mental patient is spinning the narrative just to get Arch to respond. Mo Williams say not now the daughter got a baby daddy. They not saying nothing about him. They not. And you know they ain't. Living Life 84 say Lupac baby give him the facts. Every time. Every single time. Right, Lupac? Hey, Cancer 66. She say Lupac and Chad hope everybody's having a good weekend. Yes, ma'am. Bernadette said he's not obligated to do that. In fact, he's not. He's not with that mother. Like, that's not his obligation. That's not his responsibility. His responsibility is to his daughter and the grandchild. And if you keep it technical, that's not his responsibility. But being that she's still underage, that's where it gets tricky. Because he's not going to leave him out to dry. He's not even that type of person. But once you have a baby, that's your baby. That's your responsibility. Even if you decide to have it underage. Because guess what? The same way the doctors give you the right to say whether or not you want to abort. Y'all know if a 16-year-old or a 15-year-old say they don't want to abort, then they don't have to. Well, guess what? Guess what the parent don't have to do? They do it because they want to and because they love their child regardless of the situation. Let's keep it a buck. Hey, April. Hey, Miss Cynthia. Let's see. April says, unfortunate and unfair to blame everything on LaTruth. Folks are loud and wrong. Like, why though? Hey, Consuela. Happy weekend to you, Miss Cynthia. Yeah, why keep blaming it? Like, you, come on now. Some things are out of his control. You can't blame him for everything now. Hey, Hazel Eyes. Everything is not his fault. Especially these type of situations. Because if this, you gotta put your family members, the one who you hold dear in this situation. Would you be singing the same tune if that was your son and his baby mama got multiple kids, multiple baby daddies? Would you be still singing that same tune? Would you be holding an obligation over his head and defaming his character because he's choosing not to in that situation? Let's keep it a buck. It's a different song when it's family. What's up, CC? Kimberly says she will still have to get a job to support her baby and the baby. Facts. And that's not even to talk down, because if I support LaTruth, I would never talk down his child. Like, I don't do stuff like that, y'all. And y'all know I don't even make stuff like that content because I feel like kids are off limits. I'm speaking in general. Overall, it could be anybody's child in that situation. But don't try to defame his character or make him look bad because something that happened outside of his house and outside of his control, he's choosing not to. Or he probably, y'all, what if he didn't even know? Like, what if he didn't even know what was going on? Because think about it. Everybody jumped to conclusions on this situation based off of baskets being in the being in the background and them being at a hotel. But they ain't give him time to even find out, because the last we seen was a picture he posted of him, his daughter, and the grandbaby at a house. They wasn't at a hotel. And y'all know a lot of times, and I could speak from a woman's perspective, women, when we get in tough situations, for the majority, we don't like to ask nobody for nothing. Most women don't like to ask for help. So what if it would have been a situation where he didn't even know what was going on and his character being defamed behind something he never even was made aware of yet? Y'all ain't even give him a chance to respond. Like, ciao. Hey, Miss Sean. She said, hey, Queen. Speaking of facts, girl, listening to Bushes, support and love. Thank you. I got to finish watching your live from last night with the fellas. I was watching it on my way back from the store, but I ain't finished it yet. But y'all, I like that. I like that topic right there, because I feel like a lot of people stay away from sensitive topics, and that's the topics that need to be talked about, especially when it comes to, stuff dealing with men. Like, why isn't it equal? And I'm a woman, and I could say that because guess what? I got 2 sons, and I would want them to be treated fairly also in these type of situations. Because one thing about me is we not slacking on nothing. The way I'm raising mine, you make a baby, you gonna handle your business. Period. But I ain't gonna let them be mistreated either, or taken advantage of. I bet not one of them will come back and apologize. You know they not, Robin. They not. They don't. Most people don't like to be made shame. Hey, Nina. Kimberly say, and why they ain't on Bree at ASS about it like they on Rob since she went against him went against him for her anyway. You should already know the answer to that, Kim. You know they ain't gonna back her in the corner for nothing. Because that's their girl. Same thing when the same way it goes for the cancer situation. Just like they own him about, oh, it was preventative and this and that, but he ain't even the one that brought it to the internet. So why ain't y'all telling her nothing? That's why I can't take him serious. Because if you gon' check somebody or jump on somebody about a situation, then wouldn't it be more than right to jump on a person who even brought it out publicly? I can't take that serious. Thank you, Rosanette. Scorpio goddess Ate say it's like her family is off limits, but him is full. Let's go. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because I feel like I said the last live, y'all. If you truly support Bree, then you would leave her baby's father alone, because everything you're doing that affects him affects his child. At the end of the day, how can you say you support her, but you still trying to drag and defame what's connected to her? He's connected to her, and if they on good terms, how are you against it? How you more hurt in your feelings than the people that it actually happened to? Make it make sense. Cancer 66 says, I'm no by CW supporter, but even if she has fallen on hard times, she may not want to ask her mom for help, and she also may have everything in control. Exactly. And that's a thing. But I think she would ask her mom. Because, she's real close. You can tell she's close with her mom. Especially the way her mama be cutting in them comments, baby. Miss Lily be going off. She be going in. You can't even understand half of the stuff she be saying. But she be going in, baby. Shanta says, wait, April say, when you are a blogger, you have to put out the facts. If not, that speaks to the lack of credibility of a blog. Fact, exactly, April. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. Like, take your personal feelings and investments out of it, because that's what's going to get you in trouble. Like, when you get to a point of rage and you allow that to overcloud you seeing straightly and using the maximum capacity of your brain function, to where you start just putting out lies on people just to take them down or make them look bad, man, you gonna be in trouble, not the other person. Especially when facts are out there to prove otherwise. Like, come on now, just blatantly putting out false information is not cool. It's giving I set up a ninja any day. Like, that's what it's giving. I don't care who he is. I set him up. That's what it's giving. That's the energy. What happened to Jonelle? I haven't seen him on. He's around. Hey, Miss Red. He's around. He's back in the fold. Back in the fold. Probably not as much as he used to be, but he's around. It costs nothing to research the information that is brought to you. Facts. Just as quickly as I went on the two sources page, anybody else could have did that. Because I was waiting. I'm looking for a live to hear them say out their mouth, and I'm looking for that. I'm looking for Sierra to say, "Oh, y'all, I'm homeless. I need help." Like, I was looking for that. I was looking for that from Desharia also, but it wasn't on nobody's page. So I'm like, where are they getting this information from? Have a good night, Tawana. Love you, girl. Teresa said, you are so right, because these people wouldn't be saying nothing if it was their son. Facts. Facts. And would want somebody to fight for their sons also, or their brothers. Latte said, what if it was moving to a new city and everything is not done yet? Exactly. But you know what, y'all? That's not, let's keep it real. That's not even the issue. The issue is personal investments and hate towards that man. It really don't have nothing to do with nothing. Because the situation didn't even happen. Ain't nobody came out and apologized for jumping. For jumping the GUN. They ain't gonna give him no apology for that. I bet not. I bet you they won't. So that's not even an issue. It's just pin anything I can on them. Let's pin whatever we can to make them look bad. Thank you, Tawana. Yes, y'all hit that like button, please. Miss Mel said delusional. Latte said, I was looking for the GoFundMe to donate on that note. The GoFundMe? What GoFundMe? They got a GoFundMe too? Lord. Vibe with Miss Sean said, I was all over social media trying to figure out where this info was coming from. The way RH was being bashed, I thought for sure something was said. Exactly. Because it was just like people were sending me stuff in the inbox and I'm like, what is going on? So the first 2 pages I went to was the Shari and Sierras. I'm like, where did they say that at? I'm looking for lives and I'm like, how do you get information like that? And we don't even know. Come to find out, they ain't never said it. They just assume, baby. They seen baskets. Child. That's why, you know what? That's why I ain't camming up till I'm ready to cam up. Because people will take anything in your background and make it a big deal. Look what they look what they did with Sierra. Sierra took her babies on vacation. They telling everybody she homeless. God forgive me. I'm not laughing at that situation. I'm laughing at the situation. But like, dang, y'all look at some clothes baskets and said that woman was homeless. You know how embarrassing that is? That's why Foot Meat over there cussing y'all out in y'all comments. Like, don't put that on me. The woman said, I got a whole house. Ciao. Miss John said baskets. They look at some baskets, baby. Y'all wrong for that. Ready to throw it on LaTruth. Rewa says, why do he have to pay for her bills? That doesn't make any sense to me, but these people are and slow bus shorties. It's given that's how they think. Because at the end of the day, I feel like they projecting their real life situations over onto him. Because why would you expect somebody to just pay somebody bills just because of that? Like, okay, granted they have a child together, but he got his own bills also. And another child outside of that. It don't work like that. She got to get her a man. If that's the case, get you a man. And make sure you get one that knows and understands that you're a package. Because then that's going to become y'all household bills. Once you and a man break up, it's not his responsibility to make sure that you still in a house. Unless you got a basketball player, somebody that's worth millions of dollars. If they want to, they could fund that lifestyle for you, but they don't have to. That's where it gets misconstrued. They don't have to just because they're living that type of lifestyle, unless y'all were in a marriage. See, this is where it becomes tricky, and the judge does award this a lot of times. If you were married to somebody that, has a really big income, monthly, yearly, whatever, and you come from that lifestyle with them, then a lot of times the judge will award a big enough benefit, child support benefit or whatever, alimony, however, to where your lifestyle is still funded. because you became used to that lifestyle while you was with that person. Latte say that's what they were saying. It was a GoFundMe, but I ain't seen one. A GoFundMe. Who had a GoFundMe up? Sierra had a GoFundMe up. Nina said the money was not adding up this month, so they need a topic to make up for the loss of this month and needs to put Robert name and everything to get a bag. And this is my thing. Y'all, this is a positive live. Like, they could have turned this situation into positive content. Why does it always have to be a dragging, situation or defaming situation to make content? It don't have to be, it don't have to always be negative. I ain't dragging nobody on here. You can't, Ree would say you can't even go on vacation these days, I guess. Exactly. They did it, made that woman homeless. Oh my goodness. Nina said that's crazy. They too invest in this family life point blank. Like give them a little break. Y'all can't give them a break. Hey, Miss Hasana. She said, hey, Lupac, Chad, I'm shocked. Shaking my head. I just saw your community board. Wow, this madness needs to stop. Facts. It's too much. It's too much at this point. Ree would say she got way more kids than the one she got by him. Make it make sense. None of this stuff makes sense to me. Leave the man alone. Exactly. Even if it was a child support issue or situation with LaTruth, guess what? His child that's in that house is the oldest right now. So it wouldn't be a long standing where she would get child support for the long haul. But the other three that's in there, definitely. Where are those daddies at? Because if every daddy on child support, it should be more. She wouldn't even have to work, baby. Unless she wanted more, like, way more money coming in a month. But with all them baby daddies, child, listen, that's a whole income right now. But when you dealing with no good ninjas that's, not rubbing them feet together and go and get that bag, they running from the child support or don't care about the child support piling up. Now you got an issue. Robin Lai say Jay had the nerve to say Robert net to go to a hotel and let C and her kids live in his house. How dumb does that sound? I don't understand that. You might have to reword it. Hey Nita. Nita say, and if wife or husband not working, looking at Mary J's spousal support. Bible Sean says, GoFundMe from 2023, they dug up something from last year. I know you lying. Wow. So, Foot Meat had a GoFundMe from last year in 2023. Wait, what was it for? Like, what was she collect? Because, you do a GoFundMe, you got to have a reason to do a GoFundMe. I feel like that's, listen, ain't no way you out here with 5 baby daddies and you putting up GoFundMes. It's no way. Child, listen, somebody lying. I need to see child support papers on at least 3 baby daddies. Because ain't no way nobody giving nothing. Cantina says they found a GoFundMe from September last year when they was telling her to put up one. Oh, okay. Hey, Lolita. Hey, Maya, go and get it. Not give them a break, leave them alone altogether. Facts. But you know what I mean, Bernadette. Like when I say give them a break, like they not even giving a break. Of course, leave them alone altogether. Nina said if they don't feel stupid, they damn sure looks. Yep, somebody. Y'all, this is crazy. I can't believe I rushed and come to live for this. False news. False news. Nina said, yes, I seen that. Something from last year. At this point, throw the whole slow side away. They at this point it's just nitpicking. It's just nitpicking and finding anything, anything. And if I was the truth, I wouldn't address nothing. Keep doing what you're doing because well, I can't say it seemed like normally when you ignore people or you don't address things, it kind of make them stop because like I always say, a fool don't like fussing by themselves. But in this case, he been ignoring people for almost 2 years. He gonna have to make an example out of somebody. I got you, Maya, and thank you for the super sticker. Love you, girl. She said, just call me Maya. Yep, he gonna have to make an example, y'all, because nobody gonna stop. It's too many women that's after him at this point to bring him down. Like, and it's unfortunate because I can see if you have personal, like real life personal investments to where, it's a understandable vendetta, but it's not giving that. It's giving ridiculousness. Like, at this point, I couldn't invest that much time. I gotta let God deal with you. I got to. Especially when you got a family and stuff outside of the internet, Like, we invested a lot of time into this saga. Oh, almost a year and a half. So at some point it's like, okay, that's enough, you know. But hey, Bree was saying, and if it was true, why would he have to pay? Why would he have to help? These people are sick to me who raised him. Exactly. That's my whole thing. Like, now if it's a choice, that would be his choice if he wanted to assist, but he don't have to, and he shouldn't be made out to be a bad person if he chose not to. Because that's not his responsibility. If I'm not with you, it's not my responsibility to take care of my bills and yours. It don't work like that. Realistically, in a real world, it does not work like that. Y'all, like, people gotta be honest. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. You don't just pay people bills just because you got money or just because you connected to them. It don't work like that. How y'all know? And they don't know if he even got it like that too, because Facebook then took a major hit. How they know he even got it like that to be handing out money left and right? They don't know his circumstances. Millions of followers don't mean you rich. They got a lot of people with a lot of followers that's struggling. Bernadette said, yes, Tupac, I know exactly what you meant. But the slow side will think, oh, let's give him a break and then come back. You already know. You already know, Bernadette. You already know. They ain't giving no breaks at all. Ree was saying, if it was true, why would he? Did I read that? If it was true, why would he have to pay? Why would he have to help all the disrespecting they did? That's what they forgetting, Rewa. They forgetting all the disrespect he endured. Put yourself in those shoes. And this is what a lot of people need to do. If you was in those shoes, would you be giving to somebody who threw you under the bus like that? And mind you, his brand is his bag. He's an influencer. His brand is his bag. So once you defame me and throw me under the bus, I'm going to wash my hands with you no matter who you are. Because guess what? You trying to take money out of my pocket and ask me for it? Like, which one is it? You're trying to take money out of my household, but then you still got your hand out. That don't even make sense. We ain't doing that. And I feel like a lot of people got to think from that perspective. Like, would you help somebody who's disrespecting you? Who telling the world they don't like you and this and that and doing all these other things to bring you down? You still gonna help them? Like, come on now. We only human at the end of the day. I ain't helping nobody that's trying to make me broke. You trying to make me broke, but you want me to help you financially. Make it make sense. Because it ain't. Hey, Michaela. That ain't making a piece of sense. Maya say Lupaki will give him some time. Things are in the works. He is not that type of person to put. Oh, I already know Maya. Trust me, I know, girl. Robin said I didn't want to put names, but my comments was Jay said Robert needs to move out of his house and go to a hotel and let Sierra chop. Listen, I ain't gonna even respond to that. I wish I would. I wish I would. Well, okay, what? Is you crazy? Hey, Big Cheese, what's up, bro? Uh-oh, my thing. Hold on, y'all. My phone always do that little voice catcher thing and then start Googling stuff. Thank you, Cancer66, for the sticker. Love you, sister girl. Consuela say Robin, she needs to let them move in with her. Ain't no way I'm moving out of my. Oh no, baby. That's not gonna happen. Hey, Vet. Vet said yes, make an example and need to start with the block button. How is she still tagging him in her post? Block her. Like, I don't get it, y'all. So, like, come on now. It's too much. At some point, your mental health gonna give. Like, you gotta do something. You have to take the initiative. Somebody needs to be made an example out of. Unless you just at the point where you can just deal with it. But I don't see nobody that could take that much, knocking, and then eventually you gonna fall. Eventually you gonna fall. But we shall see what happens. Oh. It's just unfortunate. It's crazy. Hey, Diane. Hey, girl. But I still can't believe they said this woman was homeless, y'all. And no, I can't say, I ain't gonna say I can't believe they said it. I can't believe they got it from looking at baskets in the background. While I'm over here looking on the page to see where they got that from. Ree would say no woman moving out of her house to let a man and his kids move in. Y'all make this make sense. That's the thing, come on now. We gotta be realistic. He's not with Sierra. He's not with her. Come on now. Who doing stuff like that in a realistic world? Hey, T with Lulu. She said they using a GoFundMe from Sierra from 6 months ago against Robert. They wasn't even on speaking terms. Child, I wish I'd send you a dusty penny to a GoFundMe and you on the internet defaming my character. You trying to make me lose my bag. You think I'm about to give you some money? They gotta keep it, like, come on now. Let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. That's like somebody going to put you on child support and it coming back and asking you for money. Like, or asking you to pay their light bill, and then as soon as you leave out the light place, they asking you for $100. Like, I just paid your light bill. It don't even make sense. Like they say, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Especially if you know it's a hand that you constantly asking. If you constantly asking a person for something, you better make sure you never expect nothing again once you go against them. Because not everybody is that forgiving to where they gonna let you wrong them and then still look out for you. It don't work like that. In a realistic world, it don't. You can't play on my top and then think I'ma help you. It don't. Where they do that at? Maybe on Mars. Not on Earth. And that go for anybody, because I don't know nobody that's gonna let somebody play on their top like that and then gonna still like hold financial responsibility for them in situations. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. And that's how y'all know when it's, situations like this, you got to look at it from a realistic perspective. Y'all know, if you ain't even got to be that smart to understand. Come on now. We know what's going on. We all know what's going on. Because if I wouldn't push my people to do it, I'm not going to push somebody else to do it. It don't work like that. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Y'all got Sierra mad, baby. Sierra, see, y'all better stop playing with her. Got Sierra and people comments. Sierra, like, y'all better quit playing with me. Sierra, ain't nobody homeless. Where y'all getting it from? That, bro, that's jacked up though. That's messed up, y'all. I'm so weak. I can't believe this. Like, they didn't see some baskets, child. But this is my thing. Okay, the same thing that goes for uh Rob, it should go for anybody else, because if she put it out on the internet, let's say hypothetically speaking, with the GoFundMe, if she put it out, if you feel so concerned, did you donate? That would be, you would think if somebody is that concerned to make it a topic and to invest time into speaking on it, that they would donate to it first, right? Nita say karma to a degree for Sierra. She was online lying about Rob. Consuela says Dawn said Robert said his daughter can move in with him, but I know she don't. She doesn't want to leave her babysit. She don't. He did offer, y'all. He did offer his daughter to go live with him with the baby, but she does not want to stay there because the baby father does not live in Georgia. So guess what? How are y'all blaming him for something that's out of his control? Hypothetically speaking, because it didn't even happen. Like, y'all blaming him for something prematurely that didn't even happen for real. Y'all didn't even get y'all facts together. But if his daughter refused to stay with her dad, then how much more can you hold a person responsible? I'm pretty sure when she texts him for something, he give it, because I remember it being said that I don't know if it was on Dawn Live or Toya Live, but one of them. But I think Toya was saying something about, like, LaTruth's daughters have him wrapped around their finger, like, especially the oldest one. When she texts him for something, he always give, right? So I'm pretty sure she texts her daddy anytime she needs something, and he send her the money, Zelle or Cash App. She got her own Cash App, clearly. And I'm pretty sure she asks her daddy for whatever she need. So what's the issue? If she says she don't want to live with him, and y'all, mind you, he still has full custody over her. But y'all know, once you get to a certain age, once a child gets to a certain age, regardless of who has custody, they have the option to stay with who they want, which parent they want to stay with. Did y'all? I don't think a lot of people realize that. He can't force her at 16 to go move with him. He can't. He can't. She's damn near grown. He cannot force her to go move with him if she don't want to. Even with him being the full custodial parent. If she says she want to stay her mama, then and what parent would do that? Hence the initial situation when he did get custody, right? He allowed her to go back to her mom because that's where she wanted to go. Like, who gonna force a child and make it unpleasant, to stay in their home just because you want them there? If my child don't want to stay here, then you know what I'm saying. Like, let him go be with the other parent. But then again, don't blame them for ish that's happening outside of his home, that's outside of his control. And that's exactly what happened. You gotta pick. You gotta pick and choose in these situations. Pick your battles, one or the other. You can't blame him for certain situations that don't happen in his presence. Like, he have no control over that. He has no. It's like y'all really thinking he a god. What do y'all think? Me trying so hard to not talk about. Hold on, y'all. Grandchild. Yeah, y'all really thinking he a god if if y'all thinking he can control situations that's not even in his home. Mm-mm. If that was your son, let's think about it again. If that was your son and he had a baby mama who also had four other baby daddies and she fell on hard times, well, always falling on hard times, because I remember her putting a post needing help with uniforms and saying she was going to put child support on the daddies. Remember, y'all remember that? That happened last year. Did the child support come in yet? Because if you constantly falling on hard times, then it's a change that needs to be made within you, because four of those kids ain't his responsibility. And the one he has is the oldest. So the ones that they should be dragging and putting pressure behind is the younger ones' dads. Because that's more, those are the ones, once the child gets to a point where they can pretty much fend for themselves and take care of themselves, like, that's a whole different conversation. What's up, Renee? Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. So if that was your son and he was in that situation where the baby mom had four other baby daddies, and she, not, this ain't the first time, but she's constantly falling on hard times, which makes me question her financial responsibility, like what she's doing with her money, especially if you working more than one job. I'm not gonna be telling my son to go pay all her bills. No, you make sure the one you got is good. Now, it's common courtesy and it's a good gesture if you want to do it, but you're not going to be made the bad guy because you chose not to do it. It don't work like that, because that's not his responsibility. It's not. And keep in mind that sometimes when you help people, sometimes when you help people, they become stagnant and they use you as a crutch. They use your generosity as a crutch, and they feel like they can just keep using, keep using, keep using. And then once you tell them no, it's a problem, but you disregarding all the other times I didn't helped you. Like, it's unfortunate, but those situations do happen where people, they'll take advantage of you because they know you helped, and then once you don't help don't help that one time, you the bad guy. It shouldn't work like that. I mean, Dad, my bad, y'all. Let me get to y'all comments. Y'all know when I start talking is up. Let's see. They had passed by. No woman moving out of her house. I read that one. Let's see where we at in the comments. Consuela said, oh, I read that one too. Cantina says someone asked her, did she donate? She said yes. Asked him for the $1,000 she gave him. Shaking my head. Wow. Hey, Tina. Bethley. Let's see. I seen that Miss Sexy Ray. I read that in the beginning of the live. Her comment from under Jaffe's post. You think Jaffe would delete the post? Jaffe left. Was that woman came under there and said it ain't true? Why is the post still up? Oh my God. Ciao. Consuela say I'm but Wait, I'm not laying down with just anybody and they can't take care of my children. Facts. That's why I say you gotta be mindful. Don't let the lust and the outside exterior stuff, the extra stuff blind you to where you forgetting that a child is a lifelong investment. Because even when those kids get out of school, y'all family forever. And that's why I don't understand. A lot of people don't take childbearing and who you choose as your partner to make a child with seriously. Women just having kids with all kind of different men, and ain't no way I'ma meet a guy and within a few months I'ma want to have a baby with him. Is you crazy? Ain't no way. Because you gonna still, even when your kids are older and they start having their kids, y'all still connected through grandchildren now. Y'all still gonna be at the same events, birthday parties, holidays. Like, it's all connected. You gotta be mindful. Like, you gotta be mindful. And that's why one thing I'm big on is ain't no way a man can say he'll give you a baby, but he's not ready for marriage. I'm real big on that. I start side-eyeing stuff like that. Because a baby is, we connected forever. But you won't marry me, that I can't take you serious. I can't take nobody serious like that. And I could break that down more, but I'm pretty sure y'all know like what I'm talking about. If you can marry, I mean, you can impregnate me, but you can't marry me. Like, no, I cannot take you serious. Cause a baby is more serious. That's something we connected with for life. If you take kids seriously and handling them seriously, breaking generational curses, making sure they set up for college and all of that. You don't want them to have to struggle like the old generations and the stuff we went through. You want better for them. You want them to be set up with good credit scores once they leave your house and all of that. Or just not just throwing them out at 18 and making them fend for themselves. No. You don't live with the mindset of, oh, well, my parents did it to me, so I'm gonna do it to you. No, you want better. Because you know how it felt. He deleted it and went back. Wait, he deleted it and went back to see it's gone. Oh, okay. Because I went on it just a little when I first started my live. It was still up. It was still up. So maybe he must have just recently deleted it. Must have just recently. Let's see. I wonder if the ex was a grandma. Would they talk about her? Child. Y'all, this is too much. At this point, everything is LaTruth fault. Hey, Kimberly W. I got about 4 Kimberlys in the chat. At this point, everything is his fault. So y'all can get ready. It's like we vindicated him, but the saga ain't gonna never end. I was just, y'all remember, I was just doing a live. I just did that live day before yesterday talking about some, what was it? Looking back. Wait, let me see the name of it. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to my YouTube. I just did a live 2 days ago titled, What Was the Point of Supporting LaTruth? Reflection on the saga. And we still in it. We still in the damn saga at this point. Like, make it make sense. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Like, that, it ain't gonna never end because it's like, it's so many layers and it's just unfortunate. Hey, Tisha. Tisha say, I'm so happy to catch you live for the first time. The first time. So I've been following you ever since Sage in the City. Love you. I love you too, girl. Thank you. Then thank you for your support. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all go grab y'all membership for the channel. to join the Lupac baby family. That's what keeps me afloat and keeps me coming back on YouTube to get away from my actual business that provides for my household. Because y'all know YouTube don't be, listen, YouTube is cheap. It's those memberships, those super chats, those cash apps that keep us afloat on here. Outside of that, we wouldn't be making nothing. Because that's how YouTube moves. But shout out to y'all. I'ma stay on a few more minutes and then I'ma jump off because it's Saturday and my man is here. He's leaving to go to Texas tomorrow and I won't see him for a while. So y'all know I gotta go enjoy my man baby while he home. But let me get back to what I was saying. But it's just unfortunate, y'all. Like, where's the humanity? Where's the morals, the values, the integrity? They don't think that these people been through enough. I even feel sorry for Bree at this point. Because it's like, outside of her being wrong, she brought it to the internet. Granted, we'll never forget that she brought it to the internet and she was wrong. And I still feel the same way I felt a year ago about that situation. But, when you being publicly talked about on a day in, day out basis, it does something, to your mental health. And that's why I say at this point, it's like, give him a break. Like, y'all really, what's y'all end goal for this man? What y'all want to see him do? Slit his wrist? Like, I don't understand it. Like, what do they want to happen with this? They want him to be in a situation where he can't financially provide for his kids and then Bree not get no support. That's what it's giving. Y'all support her for real? Because y'all, it's giving that y'all don't. Because what y'all dragging is his character. And your character is connected to your brand. People, influencers are brands. And they try to uphold their brand to a certain status, certain level. And that's why people support them, because they look at them in a certain light. So when the defaming and stuff comes in, now you're trying to take from my household, which takes from the kids. So that's why I feel like Bree need to start giving the bombastic side eye to her top supporters, because what's really going on? It's not a good look. Especially if you and this man, this is y'all's storyline. And y'all didn't came to the agreement to where y'all even cordial now. Y'all cordial. Y'all can even meet up and exchange the baby. But your supporters still dragging him on a daily basis. It's time for you to give a pep talk or disconnect with these supporters. Because it's not a good look at this point. It's really not. It's not a good look at all. Let's see. Nina, yes, she does need help, honey. She lost it. Bernadette said, I replayed your last live and I love how you break down and express everything. Thank you, Bernadette. I tried to break everything down, just to make sure everybody got a good understanding of everything. That's just me in general. When I talk, I go into detail. I'm like that with my kids too, though, y'all, because I feel like everything is a learning experience. So even if they leave some trash on the floor, they gonna get a speech from mama, and they know what time it is. They be like, mama. But that's just me. Hey, me, us. Everything is a learning experience. Let's see. Nita say God got him. He won't let Satan tactics win. I know it hurts him. Can tell prayers for all of them. Exactly. Like, you could tell God got him, because look what he done been through. He's definitely favored. He's definitely favored. And I would say outside of all the negative, is more positive that came from it. So, Angela, what I'm eating? I'm eating a Reese's. A Reese's, girl. I love peanut butter. Bernadette says, seeing them take the time to exchange the baby from one person to the other shows me that she was never afraid of him, and I never believed that she was. I never believed that either. And I told y'all that from the beginning, because It's that people wasn't hearing it. You could tell. Like, if you are a DV survivor, you know what time it is. Hence why we supported them in the first place, because we knew what time it was. You can't tell me you scared of somebody, but you could pull up to their house and by yourself and drop the baby off all in the doorbell bell camera. Or even going that hard on the internet, because you still got to see this man. You got a child with him. Ain't no way you gonna be dragging him like that, cussing him out, be this, be that, all over the internet, and you like you ain't gonna never see him again. Ain't nobody scared moving like that. But that just showed, like I said, it was unfortunate that it had to come to mediation, the courts, just for a result, a good result, a fair result. I feel like that should have been handled outside of the court, especially, well, when you married, especially when it's a bitter divorce, like, we know what time it is, but I feel like that should have been handled outside. It was just so many contributing factors, and then dealing with your divorce publicly with so many inputs, and then when you're the type of person to allow outside noise, outside opinions to affect your judgment, that's not healthy. That's not good. You can't be no influencer if you allowing people to shake you and get you off your square. Because them people don't really care about you like that. People that care about you not going to be for separation. They're going to be for unity regardless. Because even me initially, when, this situation came out online, I wanted them to stay together. I followed them. I love their family dynamic. But then when you seeing it play out publicly, and you seeing the outcome, and it's like the pounding, the dragging, the defamation, all of these different things, and you not only allowing it, but you're leading the pact. It's like, okay, now pick a side. Let's see. I missed that comment. Let me go back up. Nina says, Lupac, I really don't believe she can do anything to him anymore. People have seen through all the crap these people are trying to do. When y'all cleared Robert's name, it was over. To a lot of facts. At this point, it ain't even no point, no convincing. We're not even at a point where it's any, oh, we trying to convince people or get them to switch sides. No, because it's already been proven that certain people are gonna ride for certain people, whether they're wrong or right. When I see you ignoring certain behaviors, or ignoring, stuff that contributes to a character in a bad light, then I'm looking at you side eye. Like, I'm not even trying to convince you, you're not for what's right. You for what I'm going to support this person, whether they right or they wrong. And my thing is, do that. Because, we all human at the end of the day. We all make mistakes, but at least call it out. You can ignore. You can still support ignoring it, but call it out. And that's what they don't do. Call it out. Call the BS out. And I don't want nobody to support me for the wrong reasons anyways. Sometimes you gotta, make that separation. Let's see. Seeing him love on Lala melted my heart. Facts. Because I feel like those kids always, like, that was their dad for 6 years, y'all. It's like people be forgetting what happened. Just because new stuff happened don't mean you ignore what happened in the past. We seen those kids with LaTruth. It was a point where I didn't even know LaTruth wasn't their dad for real. I didn't know that when I was supporting these people and following them. I didn't see no Israelite. I didn't see him nowhere to be found. I didn't even know he existed. I'm like, oh Lord, him and LaTruth and the little chocolate one is twins. All alone, that's not even his child. I didn't know none of these things because that's who we seen. We seen him with them babies. So that's what it seemed like, Angela. They let her get away with it at this point. Hey, Raquel. Yoel says, all of a sudden you don't hear about no traumatized baby. Child, listen, Yoel, that baby was never y'all know, I done did videos, I done gave y'all the proof. So we already knew that was never it. We knew what time it was when it came to that. I thought all of them were his kids. Fact, me too, Nita. Like, I really did. You couldn't tell me that wasn't his children. Like, that's who we seen. The other baby that didn't come into play till the separation started and you see him, oh, I'm an active father. Sir, how? On the phone? You in a whole nother state. A whole nother state. We ain't seen you. Where you come from? Where did you come from, sir? And not saying, because, you know, it takes a village to raise kids, but don't act like you been there and we ain't never seen you. You ain't even got no proof. None at all. But some old pictures. Them children don't even look like that no more. You know, whenever he first came, you know, into the situation I'm talking about, y'all. There was some old pictures. And he trying to act like he been an active father. Child. Dawn already told us you ain't got no money and you don't handle your business financially. Bragging hard. But, y'all, we not going down that road. We moving forward. We're moving forward. Everything positive. Co-parenting, right? Everything is positive and co-parenting from here on out. Because we, the true supporters, want what's best in this situation. For all parties involved. The non-true supporters want to still drag, you know, LaTruth. And I thought we all came to an agreement that, you know, we was going to be moving forward and it wasn't going to be none of that extra-ish. But y'all know how it go. It's unfortunate. Like, leave that man alone. Leave him alone. She was banging that door for her daddy. She was smiling so hard. Tina said, I thought LaTruth was everybody daddy except... Child, I thought that one too. That one too, because I'd be like, you know, genetics will have you with a little yellow one. Bernadette said, I watched them way before she even came to the internet with their personal relationship. And I pray that he doesn't get caught up again because forgiveness doesn't mean you have to get back with them. I don't think he will. Y'all got to think about how men think. You know, loyalty is major when it comes to men. Once that trust is broken, now a man might plug you every now and then, but they'll never get back with you on that level because they know they won't be able to trust you. It was too much done. Too much damage was done. Absolutely, Lupac, we're not going to go backwards. The truth is the truth, period. Yoel said they have nothing better to do. I know they angry. He's seeing his baby, like the F. And it's just unfortunate, y'all. Like, how can you be mad at that? I am not convinced. Wait. Red Edwards says, as we're all aware, this is their living. This is their job. So while I am convinced she is at fault and actually the one with massive issues, I am not convinced RH didn't hold back on stopping it because it brought traffic to his page as well. But listen, however, it did bring some traffic, Red, but guess what? It brought negativity and his numbers dropped. You know, people all think, okay, yeah, good and bad publicity counts, right? But when you go to Facebook, that engagement is what counts. it brought some traffic, but it also took more away. So did he really win in the end? Because I even heard LaTruth say that, you know, people thinking that he made so much money off of this saga, but he was like, he lost way more. And I could see it, because when I tell you his numbers took a hit, if you go back and look at his numbers prior to this saga, it was a big difference. It was a big difference. You know who really made a bag? Bree, in the beginning. In the beginning, until people started seeing that, okay, she not being all the way truthful. We started seeing like holes in the story and stuff. And that's when her numbers started dropping later. Her numbers went up because she had a lot of people on her side in the beginning. Red says, I agree with that as well. I just can't get over that. Some people forget that this is how they make money. So of course they are causing drama. I do know his reputation was tarnished. Hold on, y'all. Of course they are causing drama. They do, And listen, I'm not arguing that fact, no, because this is their job. But I know me, I can't speak for them. I could only speak for myself, and I know that I would much rather it be in a positive than a negative light. Because guess what? Drama does sell, but it's only temporary. Positivity is forever. Drama gonna sell initially, but guess what? It's gonna bring you down in the long run. I want longevity. I want that longevity, baby. Let's see. He can't stop it just like now. And that's, I don't agree with that, with people saying he could have put a stop to it, because he can't come on my page and tell me to stop talking. And he couldn't do that with none of the other content creators. It was even posts that was made from Bree supporters saying, Bree told us to stop, but we not gonna stop because we feel like we've been affected also. So you gotta look at that from every aspect. Yeah, he probably, and he did. I gotta give him that. He has made several lives and posts saying for the negativity to stop. Everybody come together. Kids is involved, and I posted a video of him saying that. But we are the saga at the end of the day. The supporters, the content creators are the saga. If we stop, it don't matter what they put out. Because at the end of the day, it's the supporters that even make their pages get engagement. So if we stop talking, they could put out whatever they want. If we don't entertain it, then it's no saga. And that's why I agree with that when Kevin spoke on it. Because it's the truth. They could say what they want, but, at the end of the day, we as the people, if we don't, we're our own people. We're our own person. We do what we want. Thank you, Hercules, for the super sticker. Thank you, bro. Them children so loud on them games, y'all. I'm about to jump up off of here in a few seconds so I can go lay on the sofa with my man. Cause he ain't in the room because I'm on my laptop. Let's see. I just don't want no problems. Melissa say they continuously drag that man out 24/7. The minute anyone responds and talk about her, we are called bullies. In my opinion, if they can't take it, they need not dish it. You know how that go, and it's unfortunate, yeah. That has happened a lot in this saga. Like, they don't see what they're doing as bullying. Like, they don't look at it. I'm like, how y'all don't see that? Like, y'all literally calling that man everything but a child of God. It's to know the definitions behind what you're saying, though. I feel like a lot of people are uneducated to these definitions. And I even did a live on that also, breaking down the definitions. Because if you're going to say it, make sure you know what you're talking about. Red says, true, I'm just so sick of her. Laugh out loud. I'm honestly shocked it's going on this long. Keep doing what you're doing. Listen, Red. I feel like at this point it ain't gonna end. It ain't gonna end. Some don't want it to end. Lisa said that was her goal, to stop his brand and ruin his character. But God prevailed. At the end of the day, you can't stop what you did not give, what you did not create. His blessing, what he do, it came from God. It didn't come from human. So they can do what they want, but at the end of the day, if it's for you, it's for you. Periods. Tanisha said, LaTruth needs you for real, for real. I'm rocking with the team, baby. But let me jump up off of here, y'all. It's Saturday. I gotta go spend time with my little boo thing, my little what they call it? My little whatchamacallit? No. Dang, why they say that, y'all? Hold on. Cause I wanna tell y'all. Let me find it. Cause I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop till I think about that word. My little woot. I'm going to lay on my little woot whoop, y'all. But guess what? I gotta catch up because I slacked. I've been having, y'all, at the beginning of the year is busy for me. So I gotta catch up for on my channel. So I will be live, if not every day this week coming. I'll probably go live again tomorrow, late tomorrow evening when my fiance leaves to go back to work. But this week coming, y'all gonna be getting some content from me, baby. So make sure y'all go get y'all memberships. I think one of my mods dropped it in the chat. If not, you can go on my community wall and just go scroll down my community wall. I did post it a few days ago. Please, y'all, hit the like button on y'all way out. You're going to cupcake with your boo. Yes, ma'am. My little woot woot. My little yeah. My little yeah with the yeah. Definitely got it wrong. Y'all, this is funny. Somebody gonna eventually make somebody an example to stop putting out false information. I feel like LaTruth just need to do it one good time. One good time. Cause they ain't gonna stop playing with him and his name until he make one person an example. And that's what it is. We could say and do, we could speak and give our opinions and this and that on how we feel, but at the end of the day, if the person that's being affected, that is being done to, don't move, then we just talking. So he gonna have to put in that footwork when it comes to these situations, because they not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop. They seeing that, it's not moving him. And it's just unfortunate. Thank you, Candy Girl, for the cash app. Love you, girl. Thank you so much. And shout out to everybody who sent me a super chat, cash app. If y'all just overall support it, grab y'all membership. I love you all. I'm about to jump up off of here. Diane say one day, I believe Bree going to regret she lost her husband and everything else she have done. I'm praying God Robert Hampton LaTruth. Listen, she already regretting it. She already is. Her people on that end might be in denial, but I guarantee you, she been feeling it in her chest. Been. Because let me tell y'all one thing. When you leave from a man who's taking care of you financially to go to a man who can't even put the gas at the gas station, that's a big difference. That's when it hits you in your chest. And y'all already know what I'm talking about. So, trust me, it might not be displayed on social media, but she feeling it. She's definitely feeling it. Because that's a big difference. When you used to somebody that's really looking out for you, and then you got somebody who you got to do everything for. You gonna feel it, baby. Trust the plus. You gonna feel it. Let me see. Bernadette said, unfortunately, I can't catch all your lives, but I keep trying. You go and enjoy your man, and I'll catch you another time. Good night. Thank you, Bernadette. And just watch them on the replay. If y'all don't catch me, I don't know why YouTube notifications be tripping, but if y'all don't catch me live, but I tell my supporters, just redo it. Like if it's not, the notification not popping up, you have to reset it. Like go to my channel, click on subscribe, and take it off of all, ALL, and then redo it, because sometimes it need to be reset. Thank y'all. Love you too, Candy Girl. Candy Girl, you're all my world. You look so sweet. Hey, Ilka. Yes, ma'am. Hit that replay. Hey, Miss E. Hit that replay. I got about 5 Kimberlys in here. He needs to make an example out of that bald head scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the bag. Gelled up, weaved up. Yo, it's just messed up. Let me get off of here. My people didn't drop. My people start dropping because I didn't say I was leaving by 10 minutes ago. I love y'all. I will be back. Like I said, I'll probably go live again tomorrow evening. But for sure, y'all going to see me all through the week this week coming. Because I got to catch up. I've been slacking the beginning of March. And I don't want my algorithm I don't want YouTube to drop me down in the algorithm. Because they do that quick. But I love you guys. Y'all have a good, blessed night. And y'all stay away from the drama, because y'all know over here we don't do the drama, baby. Love you guys.